The Garcia Award is named in honor of Eduardo Garcia, a Tampa Bay architect of some note, quite a prominent and talented architect who sadly passed away at a very young age. This award was established to honor his legacy by his family, friends, and local professionals. So it does carry a monetary prize. It is given to the top design student in a graduating class. The faculty of the architecture school nominate 4 finalists. They put up a fairly elaborate exhibit of their work that goes back covering the 4 years that they've been in the graduate school. And then former recipients of the award come in and jury it and select a winner through their voting. So it's a very prestigious award within the school and within the community. The 4 finalists this year are Eric Garland, Stephanie Henshin, April Grimes, and Zack Yarnell.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Henshin. This is my Garcia pinup. It is a culmination of all 4 years that I've had at the School of Architecture and Community Design. We start with Design 1 and we go all the way to thesis. And I mostly focused on hand making everything through those 4 years. For my thesis, I decided to build a tiny house on wheels, and that's what I'm working on currently, and I'll be bringing it to campus, which is pretty exciting. I'm also focusing on the community aspect of tiny houses on wheels, like how they can be incorporated into regular community developments.
My name is Eric Garland, and right now I'm standing in the Garcia pinup, which is essentially a collection of work from the past 4 years that we've done here at the University of South Florida. What I've been looking at in architecture is the relationship between spaces and how they connect, and about articulating those spaces through details. And so I've tried to push those ideas through my thesis, which I'm currently finishing up now, which is about looking at how a design process influences an architecture and ways to create a more honest type of design through that process.
Hi, my name is Zack Yarnell. Here in my Garcia pinup, you can see the last 4 years of my experiences here at the School of Architecture and Community Design. While I was here, you can really see somewhat of like an inside-out process. Rather than viewing the projects from the outside and working up my way in to understand what happens, I more worked from an experience, a moment, and worked my way out and let the forms develop from there. And as you move through the projects, it's kind of an exploration of what architecture means to me and how I think it should be done.
My name is April Grimes, and this is the Garcia pinup. It's a collection of all the work of the last 4 years at USF. Through my work, I try and use graphics and models to create new, interesting spaces. My thesis is on the Florida house and dissecting the Florida home. How is living in Florida different from living other places, and how does that show within the Florida home? Through dissecting different building elements and studying them, I then put them back together to create new, interesting spaces.
Well, one of the nice things about the Garcia Award is that even to be a nominee is a great honor, and if one has that on one's resume, I think it's really acknowledged as quite an honor throughout the Tampa Bay community. This year's recipient is Eric Garland, acknowledging the exceptional work he's done in his 4 years here at the school, so we congratulate Eric as the latest recipient of the Garcia Award.